On you guys, so today I'm bringing guys a brand new sports cards video. In today's video I will be showing you guys how to get started in sports cards. If you are just getting in right now, it may seem a little bit late, but in all honesty there's still so much money to be made. You just really have to play it smart, and I'm going to be going over exactly what that means. But before we get into that, I do want to say, as you guys know, I'm giving away a Luka Doncic Select Concourse PSA 9 to one lucky person who follows me on Instagram at SportsCardInvest, who subscribes to this channel, and then who comments the word done. So 3 easy steps for a free chance at a $250 card. If you guys would like a free chance, click the link, or all you have to do is follow me on Instagram. Once again, subscribe to the channel, comment the word done. But thank you guys so much for all the support recently, and without further ado, we are going to hop right into this video. So the first piece of advice I have when getting into sports cards is to understand the cycles. That's really, where you gain most of your knowledge. Know whether it's time to buy or sell, because at all times, if you are aware of where we are in the sports card overall cycles, that is very helpful in telling when to buy and sell, like I said. So we have pulled up a graph of a LeBron James PSA 10 Topps Chrome rookie card. So this is a very classic rookie card, and this card, really kind of mimics the growth of the overall sports card market. So as we can see here, it's seen like phenomenal growth from May of 2019. So in the last 2 years, this card has been on an absolute run. And if you are, if you just got in, this may be the only graph that right here. So you may just see it, just dipping, right? But it's really very important in my eyes to get a real, outlook on the whole graph. So, as you can see here, this card, tripled and did 5x, in the span of 7 months, and then it dipped from 5,000 to around, or it dipped from around 7,100 to around 4,800. It jumped all the way back up, in July of 2020 to 15,000, and then it dipped all the way back down to around 10. So these are some significant dips, right? That's a 50% dip. That dip is the same percentage-wise as this dip right here. This dip just looks a lot bigger, but in reality, this dip from 15K to just around 10K, that's a 50% dip. 40K to 25K is actually a little bit smaller of a dip. So 40 to 20, roughly the same dip. But if we look at the overall, trend of the market, seeing big growths, and then it corrects itself, right? And then it sees a big growth, it corrects itself. You get a really good perspective of where we are in the market. So right now, personally for me, I have been a buyer of every single dip. Every time, it's gone up, I've been selling my cards, because I've been very aware overall of where we are in the market. I bought this dip right here. The cards went up. I sold off most of my cards, I would say, between July and August, and I was a huge buyer in this dip right here. This was a dip where I was, feeling very confident. And then all of a sudden, we got 4x our money, and then boom, stuff crashed again. I was lucky to sell off most of my stuff in this area, but I am once again a huge buyer right here. I think it's just set a new floor, and there's great room for upside here. So overall, it's very, very important to know where we are in this cycle, because a lot of people got in, in January and February, and they were just seeing these run-ups. They were not aware of the overall market, and that's where a lot of people lost their money. If you were a huge buyer in January, February, and you just thought things were going to continue to shoot up, well, guess what? You've likely lost a lot of your money. And that is why it is incredibly critical to understand where we are at in the market. Whether it's getting 1-year graphs, 2-year graphs, whatever it is, you really have to get a perspective of where we are. So you can tell when we are at a crazy run-up. And you can tell now when we have, declined. So as we know, of course, the best buying opportunities are when stuff is stagnant. It's not going up, not going down, but it's really, just kind of sitting there. That's a great sign that stuff is going to start to go up. As we can see here, stuff goes down, then it stays stagnant, and then it starts to go up. Stuff goes down, and then it's stagnant. It goes down a little bit more, and then boom, right? So you definitely want to go ahead and be very aware of where we are in the market. The same goes for every single card, whether it's Kobe, LeBron, Jordan, whatever card you're looking to buy. you want to be very aware of where we are. Because if you're getting in at the, when prices are going up, you should be able to tell realistically that eventually your card is going to go down. Because that's really what cycles. That's every single market. It's not unique to the sports card market. Every single market goes through cycles. So you definitely want to be aware. Now seems, in my opinion, a very good buying opportunity. I have personally been very aggressive during this last dip. I'm very bullish on the sports card market in the long term. I think with the amount of people getting in, there's a lot of money right now being flooded into soccer, baseball, all these different cards. But in general, it just seems like a great time to buy. This card, you can buy, cards that were at 1.75 thousand, for around 28. Same goes across for even cheaper cards, right? It just seems like a very logical time to get in. I have been right in the previous times I've bought in during the dip. Of course, there's no guarantees here. I could have bought during this dip and maybe stuff would have just kept going down. But it's a risk you're taking either way. If you're investing in the card market, you might as well try to do it the right way. Buy the dip, sell the peaks, sell the highs. You're never going to catch the peak, but, it's definitely a great time to go ahead and get in. I would definitely suggest, do your research on every card you get into, pop reports, everything, because it all matters. It all gets into the psychology of investors, and it really shifts the market. There's just so many cards right now that seem very, very good buys in my eyes. But once again, do your research. I hope this helped out. I really want to get you guys, a little bit more educated on understanding where we are in the market, because that is the most crucial part of investing, in my opinion. It's personally been my secret sauce. It's been a lot of people I know who are very successful in the market, are very, they pay a lot of attention to this stuff. So if you really want to try to make cards full time, if you want to try to really make a run for cards, triple your money, quadruple your money, whatever it is, it's key to understand these simple concepts that can go a long way. So thank you guys so much for watching this video. Once again, if you would like to enter into the Luka Doncic Select Rookie PSA 9 giveaway, all you have to do is follow me on Instagram at SportsCardInvest, subscribe to the channel, and comment the word done. Other than that, I hope you all enjoyed, and I'm out. Peace.